Jesus Freak here. On another channel, the question was proposed. What do you think of this statement? Jesus Christ offered his sufferings and death to God as a fitting sacrifice in satisfaction for the sins of men. And although most people agreed, as I did, a fairly significant number disagreed, specifically on the satisfaction issue. And I said, I think this is another hill to die on, because what other point could there be for him to do something so extreme? And someone suggested love. I said, that in and of itself doesn't justify it. If it were just love, death wouldn't be necessary. And they replied, why wouldn't love justify Christ's sacrifice? I mean, God's love and mercy for mankind and simply are unable to live according to his will or standards. I'm thinking of John 3:16. And I replied, because if it were just love and not satisfaction, the Father could simply relent. But because it's satisfaction, somebody has to pay for all the infinite number of crimes against God's majesty that are committed every instant by each and every one of the unregenerate, because every deed and every non-deed of the unregenerate is automatically a sin without exception. So there's no way any ordinary mortal can do that. It takes someone extraordinary. Now, the potentially controversial thing that I had posed here was that everything everyone does and doesn't do unless they're the new creature is sinful. No matter how altruistic, no matter how good a deed it would seem to be on face value, it's still sin. That's the potentially controversial statement that I had made. But this is based on Romans 14:23b. Whatsoever is not of faith is sin. Every single option that any person has without faith, you're literally damned if you do and damned if you don't. And faith is the difference between the unregenerate and the regenerate. Jesus Freak out.